to the Problem Podcast, hosted by the main trio, us three, obviously. And this podcast will mainly talk about problems facing our society, whether they happened way before we were born or they're happening currently as we're living now. Quick disclaimer here, we are not responsible for any false information that goes on because we are not very skilled in most of the topics that might be brought up, but we will do our best. And more than likely, you will hear some things that may not be true. But again, we are not responsible for anything you personally believe. That is your choice to believe anything we say. So, with the introduction video, which we are currently doing now, let's, I guess we can start at the far end, my right, with Michael. Michael, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe just some things people might not know?
I want to add to that disclaimer real quick, though. This is supposed to be in humor. This is not super serious, like we actually believe everything that we're going to say. Just letting you on.
Yeah, humor. This is more of a humorous podcast rather than a serious.
And by humorous, we mean somewhat dumb humor. Dumb wit humor. Yeah. Anyway, back to me.
Introductions.
Back to me. My name is Michael Lechner. I am 19 years old. Professional live-at-home son. Just kidding. You can follow me on Instagram at mlectry, YouTube, Facebook, and Strava, all at Michael Lechner. Do a lot of triathlons. I do a lot of random stuff on my YouTube and Instagram, post memes. And I've known these guys since before they were born. Boom.
All right, that's, I guess, all from Michael right now. What about next to my immediate right is Jeffrey Lechner, our little brother. So, Jeffrey, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and so go. Take it away.
My name is Jeffrey Lechner. I am 9 years old, and I am part of the main trio. And I knew nobody when they were born, because I am the youngest. So,
There you are.
Well, what sort of sports do you like to do? Maybe what are some of your activities that...
Golf!
Jeffrey just recently picked up golf. Our dad took Jeffrey out to the Chi-Chi's driving range.
On McMullen Booth.
It turns out he's really good at it. I don't know how.
We didn't watch him play, but
I bet you he's not going to beat us on a regular 18 hole, but my dad is convinced that he is, so we'll see. We'll see about that, huh? And to conclude our introductions, all the way on this left, or your right, or whatever, however it's formatted, we got the man, the myth, the legend himself, and we're saving not the best for last, however, he's just last because that's the order of how we put this. Christian Lechner, take it away.
I'm Christian. I just turned 18 as of videoing this current podcast series. I played football for Lakeside. I went D1. I had offers for Alabama and play LSU, stuff like that. Didn't go because what I want to do is trade work, whether electrical, plumbing. I will graduate cabinet making at the end of August. And this was the main trio. If we get back on course, maybe talking about the main trio, how it started was the first short we ever did was after Michael's triathlon down at Fort DeSoto, a camping ground, but he also did a triathlon there.
Go check that out real quick if you don't mind. I forget what it's called, but go check it out.
YouTube, the main trio, I think it's called what he said, the intro, I think.
Intro to our new
channel, something like that. But it just kind of gave a brief overview on what we were posting. I think the first couple videos were just like I used to work for a cabinet business, and it just posted some of the housework I was doing, the cabinetry, stuff like that. Occasionally, I remember we did cover to Connor Price song, Violet, just 30 seconds of that. So that's what we started doing. Then we started doing, us three, we did a movie skit to Top Gun Maverick, the football scene.
On the beach. They're shirtless.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff.
Yeah, we weren't able to go to the beach. We had to do it in our backyard. But then we wanted to do skits, but with work, and I think you still had school at the time.
Probably so.
Because this was I think maybe at least a year ago, so you still had school, like actual SBC or whatever. So we couldn't necessarily do all the skits because the skits took a long time because we had to watch the scene, try to copy it the best we can, take different clips, stop and go. So
My
just-
my favorite video or short was the one with the I think it was the one with the war.
Or the most recent
No,
one.
that
Yeah,
he's
the
talking
most
about
recent.
the most recent. We're talking about right now the beginning stages, like the first couple videos. But it was just
Well,
most
then
of
that-
me filming the houses and stuff like that. I just kind of try to put in music that was kind of going viral at the time, mainly Connor Price, stuff like that, to try to boost views. We were stuck at like under 50 subscribers for a little bit. And then I forgot what song I put in there, but we got like 5,000 views on the channel, and I think we got like 25 subscribers off of that one short. More than likely because of music, but it was still the same cabinet work. It was just I was showing around the house.
Wait, was it Princess Peach from the Maya movie?
No, I think we might have got maybe like 2 subscribers off of that. So what he's talking about is the Peach song from the Mario movie. Because that was going so viral, I was quick to make a video of it and put that music in there. But because cabinet work necessarily isn't viral, the music didn't do much. We still got a couple subscribers off of it, but it was nothing huge. Then I posted a couple football videos of me back in the day. I remember we did a couple bowling ones, just something different other than cabinet work.
If you go check out the video where I was bowling, if you write down in the comments, I should have got a strike. If not, that's fine, but I should have got a strike.
Yeah, should have got a strike. But I guess moving 3/4 into the way where we are now, we started doing, I think we did a couple more skits. I guess skits if you would call them. But we did a lot more clips rather than just taking straight up long videos. I remember I made one for Michael. He did a Top Gun triathlon. I did a couple
We kind of competed for that one to see who had the better short or something like that.
yeah, we
for my
did.
race.
We used the same clips but did Top Gun music.
I did not do it, just FYI, I did not do it.
Yeah, Jeffrey doesn't necessarily have control over the channel. He definitely has a say in what goes on. Like when we did our Violet rap to Connor Price, Jeffrey kind of came up with a few ideas with the blanket transition, but Jeffrey doesn't have a phone because he can't work. Well, he doesn't work right now, so he can't have a phone. He had to pay for it. Yeah. So. Yeah, by the way, quick life advice, don't give your children phones unless they can pay for it. I think that's something we can
I think
benefit
Gandhi
from.
said
Hey,
that.
I can pay for a phone.
Some philosophers said that.
$10,000 in my
Maybe it was Yoda or
Someone.
I don't
But, and yeah, Jeffrey doesn't have a phone, so he doesn't necessarily get to upload things. He watches me edit, and I kind of showed him a little bit. I mean, my editing skills aren't the best. It's just trimming and cutting, but it's still better than not doing that. So then as we move closer toward the most recent videos, it's been a lot of, that's just the microphone, you don't need to touch that. But anyway, so excuse Jeffrey for his little interruption there. He's a very curious little boy and stuff. But yeah, moving more towards our most recent videos, we did the Army skit, we did Jeffrey Tortellini Alfredo, which he did not do. I think Tortellini Alfredo actually called us and said he wanted to book a session. I think the same day you'd be out of town,
Yeah.
but that's fine. Me and Michael
It's a
can.
mad coincidence.
Yeah,
but
it's a unfortunate coincidence, but we can talk to Tortellini Alfredo
Yeah.
while you're out of town.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that.
Pass
Having
the
a
phone,
guest star.
please. I want to call him,
And
see what
then-
he's up to.
No. He's probably busy saving
Yeah, good
people
point.
in their houses and stopping them from stealing exotic lumber and such. But
And vacuum cleaners.
yeah. So yeah, we're just trying something new. This podcast series hopefully will be every Saturday, provided Michael doesn't have to go to work early or I don't have overtime work. But I guess who wants to start up our first topic on problems, which is what this podcast will be discussing.
I'll do that. So, Christian, what do you think about COVID-19 and when that was.
So, COVID-19 was in 2020. It was
19. It's 2019.
No, it's
COVID-19.
Jeffrey. You
2020.
were 6 or 5, so you wouldn't
It
really
was
know.
6.
He was 6, but my stance on COVID-19 is, I think all of our stance here, I would hope, is that it was rigged. It was done by the government to try to, as a test to see if they can control us. Now, many people may find that controversial and say it wasn't,
The
but
many 3 people.
you
that
can
watched
come.
it.
Hey, if you want to discuss this, book a session with us. You can share your political views and topics because it was a political agenda. It was definitely not something super real. It was used by the government as a way to test to see if they could control us if we would listen.
World Health Organization sucks.
Yeah, Fauci, all them, they lied to us. The vaccine didn't help. There's definitely studies and everything on that. So
Shady stuff going
Jeffrey,
on.
what are your takes on COVID-19? I mean, you
Um,
wouldn't really remember much because you were what I say 5, 6. So, but what do you remember? What's your take? How do you view